Welcome to all you Leos. This is your monthly horoscope for April of 2020. And remember, these are general horoscopes, so not tailor-made for you specifically. If you want a personal reading because you want to have some more knowledge about your situation, just get in touch with a good astrologer. But meanwhile, I'm going to give you here 3 things that are going to be important for the month of April. So let's have a look for you, Leos. Now, April is indeed a month where not that much is happening in the sky. There is a Venus in Gemini, that is important. There is a Uranus planet that is doing a lot of stuff there. So it's a really Uranian month. And also Mars, Saturn in your opposite sign of Aquarius. I want to talk a little bit about that as well. So first of all, Venus in Gemini, which is so fantastic for being a Leo, because when Venus is every year approximately a month in the sign of Gemini, but now extremely longer, it's going to be 4 months in Gemini, then the life of the Leo lightens up, because Venus in Gemini is in their 11th house, the house of friendship. It's a house of like-minded people, the house of goals for the future. So it's a very optimistic house that is activated here. And Venus is not only the planet of love, it's also the planet of value. It's the planet of assessment, of I'm going to assess what is good, what is not good. So you're going to be, the next couple of months, think a lot about your future and how you want it to be and how you can improve, having a bit more enjoyment in your life if you haven't done it already. So on the 3rd of the month, Venus gets into Gemini, into that 11th house of yours, and it will stay there up until the 7th of August. So the retrograde is only for next month. I'll talk about that, but now it goes very, very fast in your 11th house. And so this is a huge opportunity for you for getting in touch with new friends. Getting in touch with old friends will more be like next month when the retrograde goes on. But meeting new friends and meeting new important people for quite a long time here. Why do I say quite a long time? Because especially the first week of the month, this Venus makes a beautiful trine with Mars and Saturn in your 7th house. So for the single ones amongst you, it is a splendid time to fall in love for a friend, and a friend that's quite serious, quite hardworking. You know, Mars Saturn conjunction is someone who is not the easiest one, but who has this ability to work very hard to get what they want. So you're going to attract that. So for those of you who are looking for love, there's definitely a lot in the sky that gives you the green light. And be social, go out, go with friends, do something with like-minded people, go on the internet. You know, the 11th house, I associate that with internet as well. But it could be that you start falling for someone that has been a friend, then all of a sudden you see them in a different way. And that is because Venus goes backwards and forwards in that 11th house of yours. It could also mean, you know, when you are in an existing relationship, that a friend becomes a female friend because Venus in the 11th house, or someone who, of course, it can be a man as well, that has this, where you have this very gentle feelings towards, or who is just very charming, who is Venusian-like, but also Gemini, who's also very smart and intelligent, and they can help you out in putting your relationship to the next level. And but whatever it is an extremely social month for you. So enjoy that. You know, Leos mostly do enjoy that. And it is also a month when you say that, you know, lately I haven't been social for a long time. I don't have many friends. You could really turn this around during these next couple of months. And also when you work for yourself, the 11th house is the 2nd house of your 10th house. So you could gain lots more money of your company that you have, and you know, because you are independent and having your own company. And that is especially after the end of June and onwards that money really can become, that you can get more money out of your business basically. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing to think about Also, when you're doing something with YouTube, with blogging, with networking, it's an amazing time. It's a very good time to improve your website, to make it more beautiful. You know, Venus and Gemini is the communication. So a very sociable month indeed. And as I said, Gemini and Leo, they go very well together, these energies. Now, there is another energy, of course, that is a bit more demanding some adjustments and some stress there, but the stress is there because you are invited to make some adjustments. It's between your 10th house and your 7th house, basically between your work and your relationship or significant relationship, because there Uranus in your house of work, in your house of, if you don't work, it's how other people see you, is clashing with Mars and Saturn, especially the beginning of the month. So what it means is that you need to balance these two out. So what could it mean? It could simply mean that you work too hard, and because of that, or all of a sudden there are ups and downs in work, that's Uranus, and that demands a bit of shift in the relationship. You know, your spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend or business partner, they are very demanding, you know, Mars Saturn conjunction. That could be the case. It could also mean that there is just a time sharing thing going on between your relationship and between work. Could be that as well. But whatever it is, use it as that you can mix the old with the new, Uranus and Saturn, mixing the old with the new, and also acting on it. So making some clear actions so you can improve your situation, so that in the future you can have a bit more balance. And you will see that more balance comes, but a bit more towards the middle and the end of the month. So relationship wise, seems very, very good in general. When it comes to work, a bit more stress there, but there's also a new beginning when it comes to work, because there's a new moon in Taurus around the 23rd of the month together with Uranus, and that is in a possibility of a new beginning quite quickly when it comes to your work. So and there is an element of freeing yourself up here. So if you would want to free yourself up, or if you would want a new job, or if you want to quit, you know, it could all happen quite fast during this month. And there's an element of innovation as well. So if you're thinking about doing something different, or make sure that it's innovative, make sure that you're doing something what your colleagues are not doing, or the competition is not doing. Think out of the box and you will have quite a lot of success there. Having said that, this is for, I hope it's compact, this reading for you. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.